What's Uber doing? Are they making changes that drivers actually want? That's what we're talking about now. Hey everyone, Chris here from Real Rideshare Stories. If you're new to the channel and you're looking for different things within the rideshare industry, whether it's news, tips and tricks for passengers and drivers, or what actually happens on real rides, make sure you start off by hitting the subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications. Yes, Uber is actually making some changes that drivers have been wanting and asking for quite a while. Whether it's safety, whether it's making better decisions on the road, it seems like they are making changes that will benefit drivers. That's right, I said benefit drivers, and something that drivers have been asking for. So we're going to break down exactly what those few changes are that are coming, hopefully. These are happening in certain markets, so if they are considered test markets or not, Uber always keeps a hush-hush on things, but the fact that we know it is great because of the power of the internet, so the amount and the ability to share is amazing. So hopefully we can look for these things coming in the near future to all markets, or if you are watching this video and you don't have this in your market yet. So let's get the new changes broken down, exactly what they are. So let's talk about driver safety. That's a big thing, especially when it comes to false reports, when it comes to what may happen during the ride. Uber is now rolling out a feature in the emergency toolkit section, which is in the little area that's like right here on your app that has that little shield. If you click that and it's enabled in your market, you'll be able to record audio for the ride. So you can record every single ride's audio if you choose. It's recommended to do that. So if you have the ability to do that in your market already, start using that feature. A couple of reasons why you want to do that. One, it's audio that's recorded directly via the app. So that means Uber is going to tie it to the ride that's happening. And if there's ever a problem, whether it's a report or a false report or whatever it might be, you have the audio that you have the ability to upload to kind of prove your case, and take away maybe certain false reports or certain reports that could potentially get you fully deactivated versus temporarily deactivated. So that's a great little feature that's rolling out right there. Now, this is not a change or something where you should not have a dash cam. A dash cam is always, always, always recommended when driving Uber and Lyft for a number of different reasons. First off, some of the false reports can be just reports that visually you need to see, but auditorially you may not necessarily know. So yeah, that's something that you want to be able to have still. You want to have that dash cam footage because in case you need it, yes, Uber and Lyft will take dash cam footage depending on the severity of the report or what happened. So you can prove your case and do those things in the event that you get falsely reported or have to prove your case or whatever it might be. So yes, always have a dash cam, highly, highly recommended. But the audio aspect of it is great because, again, you can record every single ride. It's tied directly to the ride, and you have the ability to do it via the app and then upload it via the app. So that means Uber will take that footage, that audio footage of what's going on. Now, yes, this may raise concerns of one-party versus two-party consent, but there is a little trick that Uber can do where you will operate in compliance with the law. And all they have to do is put it in their terms of service on the passenger side saying that you do consent to the possibility of being recorded because the driver may have the ability to record you. They may throw it in their privacy notice or whatever it is, and their terms of condition. So you are technically giving consent. Again, another reason why you should be reading your terms of service all the time, especially when it comes to things with your phone and what's allowed on it and what you agree to. So yeah, that way they could say, oh yeah, you gave consent in terms of service. So that is one way that they can get around this two-party consent right there, is that you're saying that you're giving consent, which is actually a great feature, and I hope that they roll that out that way because it does protect the driver, and in turn, it will protect Uber from a passenger trying to make a false report, be stopped, and then, possibly suffer the consequences. Another thing with this audio is you may have the option to take that audio and give it to police if necessary. Uber will not do it. There's been plenty of articles that if you want to read, they will not contact police. It's very highly unlikely they will ever contact police for anything that happens in a ride, but it is possible. But like I said, it is highly unlikely. Yeah, it's pretty interesting on that aspect. Now, if it's not in your market yet, there is one thing you can do. You could record audio on your phone itself and kind of do the exact same thing. It's an omnidirectional mic, so it's going to pick up everything in the car, but you want to make sure that you are in compliance with the law. So if you are in a two-party consent state, you want to talk to a lawyer first to see what you can do in order to record somebody via audio or video. So yes, if you are in a one-party state, go have at it. You can also pick up a voice recorder, which does the exact same thing, where you don't necessarily have to have your phone doing it. So that's one big change when it comes to driver safety and driver protection against false reports, against certain things or certain issues that may arise. And that is being rolled out in certain markets, not in all markets yet. Now, one of the other big changes that they're making is quite amazing, at least in my opinion. They are showing on the accept deny screen when a ride comes through on the app, they are showing you a lot more information now. Before, or for most markets, they will show you approximate distance away. They will show you what the passenger rating is, and pretty much if you want to accept or deny that. That's pretty much the information they give you right now. But they are changing that. In certain markets, I believe this is in California. I don't know if this is elsewhere yet, but at least in some of those markets there, they are showing the actual pickup address on this screen, the drop-off location address on the screen, and they're showing the approximate mileage distance of that of where it is. So that's going to be pretty interesting. But the pickup and drop off, that's an amazing little thing. They are making the changes in UberEATS as well. So UberEATS, you'll be able to know where the pickup is, the restaurant. They're doing a few other changes with UberEATS, especially with the pay structure, where the pay is like right here, and it's probably going to go down to about here because they're making some changes there. But yeah, for the rider side, that's pretty interesting to see because now you see the pickup location and the drop-off location. So you can make a more informed decision if you want to take that ride or not. If it's out of your way, if whatever reason, there's many different reasons that if you want to not accept the ride, then you don't have to. But this just gives you a little bit more information. So it is a pretty interesting thing. And I actually like it, and I hope it rolls out. Now, neither of these are in my market yet, but again, like I said, I do hope they come in the market because it's something that I will be using and wanting to know, especially when it comes to the pickup drop-off information. Now, for the most part, I do take all the rides. on where they're going. It doesn't matter too much. If you're in an area that you're not familiar with or you're not sure, you can just turn your app off and then go to another area where you have a little bit more knowledge or feel more comfortable driving. That's all up to you as a driver. All right, so what do you think about these changes? Comment below, let me know. Do you favor them? Do you think they're good? And then here's the real question. Why are they making these changes all of a sudden? And does it have anything to do with the possibility of states, looking at more AB5-like legislation, or New Jersey, just fining Uber for $649 million. And if you haven't watched that video, that was the last video I just posted. It was a live stream I did last night. But yeah, what do you guys think? Because normally Uber does everything that is for Uber and not necessarily for the driver or the passenger. So comment below, let me know. All right, that's the end of today's video. If you're looking forward to these features or want these features in your market, give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications so you'll be notified every time a new video is uploaded, anytime I go live as well. And as always, never drink and drive, always tip your drivers, and we'll see you next time.